Hi, it's Chris, and just thought I'd do a video talking about. I just bought a notebook, so obviously, if you watch and follow my channel, you'll know that I just released a book, Romance in the Comic Books, my new publishing company, Alien Rabbit, with my new, and that's available now on alienrabbit.co.uk as well as Amazon ebook in ebook format. There'll be a physical edition soon as well, within a few months, but possibly a month, possibly even shorter, actually, possibly even 2 weeks. Anyway, I digress. alienrabbit.co.uk. So I've got a notebook because I've got new projects to think about in terms of the writing. So this is what I've managed to write so far, and I'll show the notebooks. So it's mixture. So I'm actually splitting this document into two. One is like a business plan for Alien Rabbit, the other one is for just writing, creative writing in general. So I've started with a poem I wrote in the park today called The Funk. I just had this. I've spent the day basically having my bank holiday, a day late, well, half a day late. It's called The Funk. The funk I smell, the funk, the smell of the weeds in my soul. Console me inside, don't hide from me. Far away stay a while, smile, beguile. In which, to moments of time, capsule shock, kaboom, the pen approaches, we are floating like cockroaches. Smile, stay a while, my brain is all tight. I still can take the fight and the flight. And then I've written cockroach scuttling, an obsession with bugs and insects. These alien ideas are bipedal creatures. Feature now. And then I've got an idea for a short story called Cocaine Parlour. So I've written a little note before this. It says, work is drudgery at all times. Can one be paid on time for rhyme? So, what can I say about that? Meaning's fairly obvious. Okay, so cocaine parlour, and these are not. This is more like a creative exercises for sketching something out to become a short story. The small crowd gathered near the park as a tabby ginger cat scuttled by, searching for her man. The cat belonged to Mildred Biggins, who lived at number 23 Dorset Road, a small social housing flat on the corner of Hoxton. Mildred petrol and Mildred peered out her window and wondered where her cat is. Where is he? Where is my Hercules? Lonely cat lady stories are always such a disaster. And there's a little sketch here, which has got, which just says, prejudice, the face, addiction, dragon, cocaine. They carried on with their chatterings as more strangers gathered and the cockney cackling continued. I sat in dazed confusion in the park searching for something of interest. Can life be so cliché? The high, the low, it's all so simple and I just can't measure life like that. Life can't be measured, that is, the beat of it, boom boom. Boom boom, the soul in the toilet, cupboard bent with flatulent abundance. Sniff it up, ooh, ooh, heads rising up, ooh, yet they think it charges them up on speed. I can't know what I was going for there. As I smoked my weed, my own personal demon, love the stuff too much, twisted arm bully. And then that, I don't know what that was just like literally from a bunch of ideas from imagination for a short story basically. And then the next one is the bigger project I've got in mind now for writing wise, for probably going to take me 6 months, maybe a year. I wrote Memoir of Russia. Working title, To Russia with Love, but I've got a few different ideas for that, to be honest. I might change the title, I'm not sure. But it's all based on my time spent in Moscow. The memoir will be a truthful recollection of my time in Moscow, mostly focusing on the political, but also the personal, as well, and just my experience being an educator there as well. It's my first real experience, well, second experience really being an educator. So probably be of interest to educators actually. So yeah, it'll be a story about, well, not story, a fact that I am going to change the names because I want to protect the people I was working with and who I live with and stuff. I do want to protect their name. So this is just like very personal stuff, but I'll try and read it anyway. She came into my life like a storm, Marcia Zafostva, as I remember it, with names protected. Ya Chris, это море, люблю, something like that. And then I need to find the Russian word for lost. I was screaming in the night, floating when the spice hit my brain and I convulsed the first time. And the wolf attacked with its ferocious intent for the first time, and I became the wolf. I kicked and screamed as I became like a dog howling, so loved he would heed my weeping. Too untrue alone and do that to a man. I was I need to. It's the my handwriting's there. It's terrible. The rest was a slow blur. What it was called this time to be, because this is basically where I'm trying to remember an experience where I had a fit on Spice, and then I did a few drawings after that. Just some sketches and ideas. That's what I've done today. I guess that'll do. So obviously the memoir is a bit of a bizarre at the minute, but I'm just trying to start it. It's quite weird starting it there. Like, I'm probably not going to start it there when I had a seizure in Manchester from smoking spice, which is synthetic weed basically. I won't start it there. I'm just trying to remember that because it's sort of, it's a nice way to possibly tie the whole thing together. I don't know. It'll make sense once it's finished. That's that. Oh, definitely check out alienrabbit.co.uk, by the way. We would like to get in touch with some writers. So if you're a writer, create fiction, poetry, or if you're an artist as well, get in touch. The only thing we exist to do is help authors and artists basically just get their work out there. Mostly fiction. We're mostly fiction focused, but if there's artists doing interesting work, we're very interested in getting like sort of like merchandisey sort of items printed of your work, like stickers, or I mean, you can just make it all yourself if you want. We'll just provide the stores when we eventually get to that stage. It's not at that stage yet, but that's what I'm saying. We're basically just a small indie publishing company. Main missions to provide a space for people who still like books to read experimental paradigm shifting, hopefully, and interesting writing, basically, in the 21st century. I think Naomi would agree with me that we think there's still a place for books in this world, and that books, I'll end the video here, but it's just like today I was on the tube, and I think for a while I was the only person reading an actual book on the tube station, which was depressing. And then I saw someone who was actually reading a book, physical book, so I thought that's nice. And there's nothing wrong with ebooks in general, but in fact they're really good for just quick, accessible writing. But me personally, I do like books, but both are fine. And like I said, ebooks on Alien Rabbit are available. Physical editions will be ready soon, and that's that really. I've been Chris Godber of Alien Rabbit and Noir Vortex here. Have a good one.